Hi everyone, this is the review retro for Sprint 9 and the forecast for Sprint 10 of the TinaCMS and TinaCloud projects. The Sprint goal was to create folders within the UI. This was not achieved. There is documentation awaiting deployment to the tina.io website. This is a 1-week sprint, attendees as listed. There were 68 hours worked on TinaCMS by Ben, Jack, Matt, and Brady, and 56.9 hours worked by Brooke, myself, and Kelly. Regarding the work that was done, there was a spike conducted to bulk load media content for infinite scroll and searching. PBIs have been drafted for inclusion in future sprints to make this possible. And there's also extensive work conducted to assist users in the Discord channel. Details of the engagement on the Discord channel are below. Work continued to implement the ability to create folders in the UI. The code has been shipped in TinaCMS and TinaCloud. Documentation awaits deployment to the Tina website. Work continued on adding tests for forms, improving documentation for the README and regarding the app router. This work will be discussed in the forecast. In terms of the burn down, issue 1961 will add the burn down chart, but there is a leveling off of work that has been identified to be conducted. Code coverage is not yet logged, to be added in issue 1960. Regarding production deployments, there was one deployment for TinaCloud. This was in support of the addition of the folder adding in the UI. There were no releases for TinaCMS in the course of the sprint. In terms of monitoring, a number of accounts created increased from 173 to 177. The trend for new organizations created remains flat for the last 30 days. Regarding the Discord channel, membership has increased from 1,887 on the 9th of June to 1,901. Note that these figures are delayed by 2 days. In terms of message activity, 142 messages were sent from the 10th to the 16th of June inclusive. No experimental work was conducted. In terms of the retrospective, what went well? Brooke and Jack noted that lots of people in the Discord are receiving assistance, and Brooke complimented Jack on putting good work into updating the documentation. As to what didn't go so well, there were several unexpected absences through the sprint, which decreased our capacity. And Matt noted that we continue to have low velocity with only 2 dones, and one of them being the support ticket. As to the improvements to be made, we'll continue to prioritize the onboarding documentation. Brady suggested considering prioritizing smaller PBIs to get more dones completed. And Matt noted, in support of the documentation, if you find anything unusual, consider recording a video of what you found, so it is not forgotten. For the Sprint 10 forecast, the priority will be to improve understanding the system through better documentation to improve the velocity. This is a 1-week sprint with the review meeting to be conducted on the 25th of June. Attendees as listed. This work has already been discussed. It is being continued in the sprint. We'll also be updating the GitHub accounts to so that you do not require so that you require a admin correction, so that you do not need a GitHub admin account to conduct routine actions. We'll be investigating how authentication is, where the authentication is requiring user accounts to be case sensitive, which has caused several problems for users logging into the system. We'll be creating the architecture diagram for TinaCloud and continuing work on an improved onboarding documentation for TinaCMS. That is the view, retro, and planning for Tina. Catch you all next week.